It is not just a chapter in Islamic history, rather, it is a universal story of bravery, sacrifice, and standing up against oppression. The tragedy that occurred in Karbala is a chapter in Islamic history. Welcome to our channel, Legacy Line, where the past lives and lessons begin. Let us start now. After Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, passed away, the Muslim community was led by wise and just caliphs. But years later, power shifted to the Umayyad family. When Yazid took control, many Muslims, including Imam Hussain radiallahu an, felt he was not fit to lead. This concern sparked the journey that led to the powerful and heartbreaking events of Karbala. The rule of the Khulafa-e Rashidin was a golden period in Islamic history. It began with Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu an, followed by Hazrat Umar radiallahu an, Hazrat Usman radiallahu an, and Hazrat Ali radiallahu an. These leaders closely adhered to the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and ruled with justice and integrity. Their main goals were to serve the populace, propagate Islam, and maintain Ummah unity. The rise of Banu Umayyah began after the rule of the Khulafa-e Rashidin. Muawiyah radiallahu an from the Umayyad family became the ruler and started the Umayyad dynasty. This marked the beginning of a new style of leadership where power stayed within one family. When Yazid became ruler, many people were unhappy. He was known for a lifestyle that did not match Islamic values. Some leaders, like Imam Hussain radiallahu an, refused to accept him. The political tension grew, and fear, pressure, and injustice increased across the Muslim world. Imam Hussain radiallahu an refused to accept Yazid because he knew Yazid's ways were wrong and against Islam. He chose truth over power. Written by Imam Abu Ja'far Muhammad ibn Jarir al-Tabari, history book, Imam Hussein's radiallahu an. Refusal of Yazid's allegiance, messenger of Yazid. O Hussein, the Caliph Yazid demands your allegiance. Pledge loyalty to him and you will be safe. Hazrat Imam Hussain radiallahu an, I will never pledge allegiance to a tyrant like Yazid. A man like me can never bow to a man like him. He is unjust, corrupt, and against the teachings of Islam. Messenger, but this will bring peace. Your refusal could lead to conflict. Hazrat Imam Hussain radiallahu an, I do not seek power or war. I only stand for truth, justice, and the path of my grandfather, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. I would rather die with honor than live with disgrace. After that, Imam Hussain radiallahu an left Medina to avoid fighting and went to Makkah, a safe and holy place. There, he received many letters from the people of Kufa, asking him to come and lead them against Yazid's rule. Trusting their words, he started his journey with his family and close companions. But when he arrived near Karbala, they broke their promise out of fear and pressure from Yazid's army. Most of them stayed silent, leaving Imam Hussain radiallahu an alone with only a few loyal companions. On the other side, Yazid's army stopped and forced them to stay in a desert area called Karbala. The army didn't allow them to return or move ahead. They even blocked access to the nearby river. So Imam Hussain radiallahu an, his family and companions had very little water. They were trapped under the hot sun, waiting with patience and strong faith. Then, on the day of Ashura, the family of Imam Hussain radiallahu an, known as Ahl-e-Bayt, faced extreme hunger and thirst. For 3 days, they had no access to water under the burning sun of Karbala. Even the children were crying for a single drop of water, but Yazid's army blocked the river. Despite this pain, they remained patient and strong, showing their deep faith and trust in Allah. Hazrat Ali Asghar radiallahu an, the 6-month-old son of Imam Hussain radiallahu an, was killed by an arrow while in his father's arms as he cried for water. Hazrat Abbas radiallahu an, the brave brother of Imam Hussain radiallahu an, was martyred while trying to bring water for the children. Both gave their lives with courage and are remembered for their deep love and sacrifice. On the day of Ashura, Imam Hussain radiallahu anh, brave companions and family members gave their lives one by one. They fought with courage, knowing they were standing for truth. Each martyr showed deep loyalty and love for Islam. Finally, Imam Hussain radiallahu anh stood alone on the battlefield, tired, wounded, and heartbroken after losing his loved ones. Yet, his faith remained unshaken. He raised his voice for truth one last time and faced his enemies with courage. Surrounded by soldiers, he was attacked and martyred, giving his life for justice, Islam, and the values taught by his grandfather, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. His sacrifice was not a defeat. It became a timeless victory of truth over tyranny. After Imam Hussain radiallahu anhu was martyred, the surviving women and children from his family were taken as prisoners by Yazid's army. They were tied, mistreated, and forced to walk to Kufa and then to Damascus. Even in pain, they stayed strong and shared the truth of what happened in Karbala, especially through the powerful words of Hazrat Zainab radiallahu anhu. O people, what kind of oppression is this, to attack the family of the Prophet, peace be on him, and imprison women and children? We are the family of the Prophet, and our patience is from Allah. We will continue to speak the truth no matter the cost. You may have killed our loved ones, but you can never destroy the truth they stood for. The tragedy of Karbala deeply shocked the entire Muslim world. When people heard that the grandson of Prophet Muhammad, Imam Hussain radiallahu anhu, had been martyred along with his family, hearts were filled with grief and anger. Many had stayed silent out of fear, but after learning the truth, they began to regret their silence. The event opened people's eyes to the injustice and cruelty of Yazid's rule. Karbala became a turning point, reminding Muslims of the cost of ignoring truth and the importance of standing against oppression. The sacrifice of Ahl-e-Bayt in Karbala is a true example of real leadership. They did not fight for power or wealth, but gave their lives to protect truth, justice, and the values of Islam. Their actions showed that real leaders care more about doing what is right than saving themselves. So true strength comes from moral values, not from power or politics. So one of the biggest lessons from Karbala is to always stand for truth, even if you are alone. Imam Hussain radiallahu anh knew he was outnumbered, but he still stood against injustice because he believed in doing what is right. This teaches us that no matter who we are, we should never stay silent in front of wrong. Truth may seem weak at times, but in the end, it always wins. Standing for truth takes courage, but it brings real peace, honor, and lasting respect. What are you willing to sacrifice for truth today? May Allah give us the strength to stand for justice, speak the truth, and follow the path of righteousness, just like Imam Hussain radiallahu anhu and his family. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. What did Karbala teach you? Let us know below.